LA Times covered this. Former Commerce is a town. Took me a second to realize that. Former Commerce Baldwin Park official pled guilty in sprawling cannabis bribery scheme. Got a feeling we're gonna be hearing more about this. We are checking out the brand new Farmer SE7000. This is a brand new release, repping the exact same highly trusted LM301H EVO diodes from Samsung. This new design features a foldable frame which allows it to come out of the box as is with no assembly required. It'll fit in your tent with as easy as an unfold and a hang. If you want to check out this light or anything from Farmer, use promo code PIGEONS420 when visiting their website, spider-farmer.com, and save yourself a few dollars off at checkout. Peace! And a huge shout out to AC Infinity for sponsoring today's video. If you're looking for some high-tech quality equipment for your tent, check out acinfinity.com. Whether it's their clip-on fans, the Gen 2s, their air circulation systems, or their lights, check them out at acinfinity.com. Use promo code PIGEONS420. You're gonna save a few dollars off at checkout. You're gonna help support the show, and you're gonna get yourself some quality equipment. Also, a huge shout out to Seedsman. If you're looking for some quality genetics from a quality place, check out Seedsman. Use promo code PIGEONS420. They're working with some of the best breeders in the game to hook you up with quality genetics. Check them out. Use promo code PIGEONS420 and thank them both for sponsoring today's video. Two more former Southern California city officials have admitted to participating in a cannabis corruption ring, which bribes were funneled to a Baldwin Park City Council member in exchange for his influence in obtaining marijuana business permits. Former Commerce City Manager Edgar Cisneros and former Baldwin City Attorney Robert Tafoya have both copped to their role in the pay-to-play scheme and agreed to cooperate in an ongoing public corruption investigations. The two men secretly pled guilty last year to federal corruption charges. This became public knowledge when the U.S. Department of Justice unsealed their plea agreements on Thursday. The racketeering operation began in June of 2017 when the Baldwin Park City Councilor member Ricardo Pacheco started soliciting bribes from cannabis companies for permits to operate in San Gabriel Valley community. The sprawling bribery scheme shattered public trust in San Gabriel Valley politics and helped prompt the launch of a 2023 statewide audit aimed at curtailing bribery, conflicts of interest, and other misdeeds in the cannabis licensing business. According to the recently unsealed plea agreement, Cisneros provided $45,000 in bribes to Pacheco to secure a permit for a cannabis company. Cisneros was promised $235,000 in the deal. In November 23, Cisneros quietly resigned from his role in Commerce, a city of 11,700 residents in southeastern LA County, and pled guilty to federal bribery charges. Tafoya similarly facilitated a bribe to Pacheco to help W&F International Corp obtain a cannabis business permit and has separately admitted to evading some $650,000 in federal tax payments. He resigned as Baldwin Park City Attorney in 22 and pled guilty to federal bribery and tax evasion charges in 23. And it continues in regards to these two individuals that plead guilty to these bribery charges. In addition, former San Bernardino County Planning Commissioner Gabriel Chavez, who was also tied up in the scandal. In a November 22 plea agreement, he admitted acting as an intermediary to funnel bribes from weed businesses to Pacheco. Chavez's sentence hearing is in April. And there's a few other people tied into this. It seems like this has been going on, the investigation, since 2018. The FBI first caught Pacheco in 2018 in a 2018 sting operation that was unrelated to cannabis permits. Pacheco accepted $37,900 in bribes from a Baldwin Park police officer in return for supporting the Baldwin Park Police Association's contract with the city. That police officer was working undercover with the FBI. So then my question is how many other cannabis companies, permits, individuals have ties to these politicians, and how many people have gotten a foot up based on that bribery? It's funny because we live in such a twisted system already. We have such a difficult time getting quality products, pesticide free, from a quality, reputable source, someone who at least has the community's minds or interests in mind. Unfortunately, it's profit, profit, profit. So if these people did have the community's interests in mind, they'd be going after the quality, they'd be going after the product as a whole, safety, quality control, these kind of things. I'm kind of curious to see who else is tied into this. This is just an article from the LA Times. You know it goes deeper than this, and this is just the surface article. Which companies are tied to this? LA controls a huge portion of the legal cannabis market as a whole, across the entire country. So I won't be surprised if some of the biggest names out there are gonna be tied to this article. Very interested to see how this goes. Now, you might be asking yourself, what does the most influential person to the culture have to say about this? You might be asking, who speaks the most about our product? And we need to get word of what they think about this. Well, I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, Elton John says legalizing weed is one of the greatest mistakes. Had we just listened to Elton John, ladies and gentlemen, none of this would have happened. I know you are always looking for Elton John's take when it comes to legalization and the safety of weed. But the reality is that he's against it, okay? It was a giant mistake. It was a giant mistake. Jeez Louise, Batman. So, needless to say, that's the news, that's my opinion, and I'm curious what you think about it. Because the thing is that this is just the LA Times article. This is just what they were able to find in a short amount of time. At least these are the sources that are willing to give up, whichever sources they're willing to give up. There's more to this, I know it. What do you think? In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. Hi, I'm Pigeons 420. Will you be an angel for an abused plant? Every day, innocent plants are abused, beaten, and neglected, and they're calling for your help. Please visit stashblend.com today and join the nation in helping abused plants get an 8-ounce bag of Stash Blend. That's just $27.70 or 96 cents per day. You'll be helping rescue plants from their abusers and provide nutrition, beneficial bacteria, mycorrhizae, and love. You'll help rescue plants from their abusers. Call or join now, and you'll receive a welcome kit of a photo of a dude impacted by your decision. Order now and change a life.